You are valuable. You do have purpose. You are not what they said you were. Prosperity will find you. You are successful. You are beautiful. Your past does not define you. The moment you decide to look outside of yourself for value is the moment you give your rights away to be authentically you. Your value is not in what your mother thinks of you, what your father thinks of you, what your family and friends think of you. Your value is what you think of yourself. That is the secret to authentically loving and being you.
Welcome to Soul Food with Sadie. It's time to feed your soul, uplifting others through inspiration, motivation, and edifying the soul so we can be the best version of ourselves. Here's your host, Sadie Evans.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Soul Food with Sadie. I hope everyone is doing well. Take the seeds that are for you and leave the rest for others. Today is August 4th. We are midweek already. The kiddos started their first day of school this morning and it was hectic. Parking was crazy. They were supposed to be there at 7:45, but they didn't even get pulled in until about 8:20 after waiting in line. I couldn't get out. It was just really, really hectic. And I was just so excited because my youngest went to pre-K today. And when I took her to pre-K, I wanted her to be a little sad. I was like, don't cry when mommy leave. You know mommy can't stay with you. And I wanted her to be a little sad, y'all. And I don't even know why I wanted her to be a little sad, because I want her to, explore life and get to know people and meet new friends and stuff. And, become her own individual self, develop her own identity outside of mommy. So she was not sad, y'all. She was like, bye, mommy, as she darted off to her classroom. She never took the time to say, I love you, give me a hug, none of that. I was kind of pressed about that, you guys. She was looking so gorgeous. I didn't even get to take a picture because she was just running off to be in her new classroom in this new environment. So she had on her little blue dress and her little sandals, and her hair was so pretty. I did it in 5 ponytails with colorful barrettes and babas. It was so beautiful. While doing her hair, though, she was moving around. She wanted to get the toys. She wanted to grab a blanket, doing everything but being still. I was like, be still, Mira. You see, sometimes we can miss or delay the true beauty in something because we are not being still. And when I say that, I'm not solely speaking about physical stillness. I can remember a time when I had just went through my breakup. My grandmother had passed away, and I literally uprooted me and my 5 children out of Nebraska. In that moment, I didn't know anything about grieving. I didn't know anything about any of that. So I didn't even give myself a chance to be still. I picked up 2 jobs. I started taking classes. And of course, I was parenting my children alone. And as single parents know, that's a full-time job, actually 3. I was flat out miserable, y'all. Granted, my money was nice and I kept a smile on my face and I always kept a positive attitude about myself. But on the inside, I was flat out miserable. I eventually lost my first job because eventually the misery I was feeling began to pour out, and I became depressed. So I lost my first job. I ended up slacking and dropped out of my classes. And I ended up getting my car repoed. Oh, was that the icing on the cake? Because after I got my car repoed, I ended up losing my second job because I didn't have a way to work. But it was in that moment that I realized that I was masking my pain by staying busy. I was running from the very thing that I needed to do, which was face my pain so that I could go on a painful but beautiful healing journey. You see, when you are called to greatness, you will have to be still sooner or later. All the things that happened to me, like my car getting repoed, me losing the job, all of that, which forced stillness upon me, was only a process to get me to my purpose. Someone is listening or going to listen to this, and you're going through life with a million things on your plate. You're begging God to show you your purpose. You're watching sermons, searching for your purpose, thinking you'll find it there. You're paying for these conferences and seminars and classes that promise you that they can show you what your purpose is. Classes that's promised you they can show you how to tap into all this and that. It won't. I tried it, and I'm here to tell you that what you are desperately searching for is in your season of stillness. So silence your mind. Stop picking up all those jobs. Stop paying for all those conferences. Stop paying for all those seminars. Stop watching. Not stop watching. I don't want to tell anybody to stop watching things that edify them or feed their soul. I don't want to tell you that. But stop searching for a message within someone else. Stop having your hand in every single thing and trying to stay busy to find what you have within you. Because when you have your hand in everything, you ultimately take your mind with you. And it's only causing you to worry or be stressed. Whatever it is hindering you from being still, release it. Because if I hadn't been forced into stillness, I would have never been able to write 6 books. I didn't even know I had that in me. I was so busy working for somebody else to build somebody else's brand. I didn't know I had 2 businesses in me. The people that I met or the blessings that I received, I would have never been able to access that if I was not forced into a season of stillness. And I'm not saying any of this to brag, because I'm no better than anyone else. I'm saying this to encourage and inspire you to tap into that season of stillness. It is in your season of stillness that you can and will hear from your Creator. Your stillness is the tool being used to press the beautiful gem that you are out. If I didn't shout out my daughter to tell her to be still, she wouldn't have been able to look in the mirror and say, "Wow, mommy, I look so beautiful." I pray that this message has blessed someone and inspired someone to just be still. Just be still. Stop searching outside of you for who you are. In your stillness, you will find out who you are. Thank you for tuning in to Soul Food with Sadie. If you are interested in being interviewed on the show in September, please email me at coach@sadiemayevans.com. And if you would like to book me to speak at a virtual or in-person event, you can also visit my website or email me. If you want to order books, visit the website as well, and that is sadiemayevans.com. As always, make sure your cup is so full of greatness that you spill on everyone you come in contact with. Be blessed. I am thankful for health in my body, peace in my mind, ears to hear and eyes to see. I am thankful for hands to write, legs and feet to stand, and wisdom to understand the gems that were given unto me today. I am thankful that I can create a strategy that I can implement into my life. I am thankful I am divinely created for such a time as this. I will be thankful for the small things, because the small things are only preparing me for the bigger things that are coming into my life.